Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
73!
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Able to find Dotson here. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
63!
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hurts now from the gun. Caught at the 6. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Tiger swarm!
Barkley can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. 3rd and goal. He'll run an option to the right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 range. 70 range. Go.
He's going to throw this one. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Shaq. 79 Bronco.
Pass play now. Chased out to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Saquon. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here's Hurts. Throwing deep down the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking for a throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
They motion the tight end over. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Oh, he muffs it. He'll elect not to bring this one out, so give him the touchback. We'll start at the 20. First and 10 now from the 30. Running left, this is Barkley. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the pistol, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A give to Barkley. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Micah McFadden able to make the play. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Trying for the deep ball. Looking for Smith, but it's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants take over as he records his 10th career INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. He lofts it deep, right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Texas comes up with it. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He's trying another one deep. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. It's Dotson on the catch. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
63, pass. Hey, thumbs up, alert. Delta.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone now. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hyatt with the grab. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up a throw. Buys top, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They'll throw it. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Fields this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
63.
from just shy of midfield on second down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Hurts setting up to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing it again on 2nd down. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Giants are set to punt. Jackson on the return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He fires one deep down the left sideline.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Eagles with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. running is Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Hey, 73, 73.
On 4th down, Hurts. Throw caught by his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. Caught by Theo Johnson. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw now. He put everything he had into this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Keely Ringo picks it off.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First down throwing for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
70 range, 70 range.
Tight end going in motion here. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
Pass cut by Tracy. And they had that one contained right at the line. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here comes the final play of our first half.
ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end now.
Go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready.
They go right back to Tracy. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. Ready.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Give him 3 on that game. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from the 41.
70. Set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Gets this to Johnson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, New York! And now the Giants keeping the offense on the field. We've got a 2-point attempt coming up. He's throwing for it. And they draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. Man in motion, out of the slot. That pass caught by Dotson. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Ready? Rig alert, rig alert.
A handoff to Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set it. 65 cat, 65 cat. Take go.
Dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete to Hyatt. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hurts now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted him this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Sidney Brown makes the play. The 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Getting right back to it after that interception. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Tight. Drop goal,
3rd and long for him here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, 73.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Here's Hurts. They connect on the deep shot. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. He'll take the option to the right on 2nd down. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
73. Hey, Silver.
Hurts setting up to throw. Has it left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing. And they pick him off again. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 range. 70 range.
Back to the air following the pick six. Connects with Johnson. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Caught near the pylon. He has the New York touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Bit off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great.
Back to throw. Hurts. Searches from the pocket. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up 2nd down. Now Hurts. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it deep downfield. By a man, and now he's in the clear. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Hurts throwing again. This one finds Goddard. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Don't touch it! Don't touch!
On the handoff, it's Barkley. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. He's on the move.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Go!
From the 34. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He'll throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throw on third down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. On fourth down, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on fourth.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Fits it through the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Able to hit Robinson, complete. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. ready to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a deep shot here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hurts now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's going deep this time. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts now on 4th. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, back.
Hurts looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Eagles are winners.